Oh, there's a ruined nether portal! Hello everybody, my name is Lost Potato, and I could not help myself but leave you guys with a cliffhanger in the last episode. So I'm sure you guys do actually want to see what's in the chest, and I promise you I have not done any mining at all since the last episode. I literally, put that up, did stuff, throughout the house and things, and then went to bed after that episode came out. And now it's the next morning, and this is the first thing that I'm doing on the computer. So, that's what we got in the last episode. Those are the first 3 diamonds that we mined. That's all of the iron ore. It's the rest of the diamonds. We can make a full set of diamond tools and armor with that. And obviously, all the redstone dust and the gold are going to be really useful for our minecart tracks and other similar things. So yeah, I am very excited. Alright, I'm going to get up to the surface, and I'm going to be talking about what we're going to do in today's episode. Alright, so, obviously we have these sweet berries, and they're a decent food source, but, they're not really that great in the long term, so what I want to get set up today is I want to get a bit of an actual farm set up so that we can get some proper food instead of, just berries over and over again. So for that, we are going to need to get some seeds first of all. Creeper. We got a creeper. Dang. Did not want that to happen. I freaked out my cat as well. Alright, so I've decided I'm going to smelt up some of the ores. And, these 2 furnaces aren't really going to be enough to do it quickly. So I made 8 more, and that should do it fairly fast, I reckon. Oh, well, I guess we'll find out. Alright, so we've got our first 32 wheat seeds. I think I'll go around and gather up another 32 just to make sure that we're going to have plenty of food for a while, because we're also going to be using this wheat to grow cows and sheep as well, so just want to make sure that I have enough food. And getting lost is exactly why I want to have train tracks set up everywhere so that, I don't end up getting lost. Because I seem to get lost a lot in this game, and it's not exactly something that is fun to get lost in this game, especially with the panic of trying to get back to your base before nighttime, which is even bigger because we're currently playing on hard mode. And the sun is just about to set, which is not good for me. Okay, good, we've managed to make it back to base. I'm just going to plant these seeds, and then I'm going to go hide underground for the night. Oh nice, all of this stuff's finished smelting. So I know that it's not very efficient, but one of the things that I do want to do with this world is I want to have stuff spread out a bit. So say this is our main base here. This is where we are right now, say. So I'll have my wheat farm and stuff here. But then whilst I was out collecting the seeds, I ended up going close to a swamp that was, say, over here. And in that swamp, there was a lot of cows and things, so I might have a train track going over to there. Well, it was a small plains biome next to a swamp, but, But that had all the cows and stuff there, so I might build my cow farm there. And then we have a train track running back and forth between the two. No, again, it's not very efficient, but it would be kind of cool to do it like that, I think at least. Alright, I'm going to make a bunch of rails. I might even grab a bit more iron. Make some more iron rails. There we go. And in the morning, I'm going to work on our track out to the swamp. It just left the base and we're already being chased by baby zombie. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna shoot you because I keep on getting too close to the creepers and they always explode. And yeah, not fun. Alright, so what I need to do... Oh yeah, I'm gonna make the train tracks actually look quite nice as well. So that's why we have all of that stuff. Alright, so I just need to get up high. I think that's the swamp over in that direction there. Oops. Ow. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's over in that direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build the start of the tracks here. And we're going to go off and try to get over to the swamp. So the first step to making this track is going to be basically planning out where the rails are going to go. So I just want to put down torches going in the direction of the swamp. We're going to have to do a lot of terraforming and stuff as well, but hopefully that won't take too long. I just want to put the torches down fairly close together so that it shouldn't be too hard to see a torch from the next torch. So I'm going to do that and I'll be back in a moment. Well, I started going the right direction. The swamp's actually over there. I've been going in this direction. Oh, there's a ruined nether portal! That took me a moment to process that was there. Okay, that's pretty cool. I might have the track run that way and then have it so you can switch to the swamp or to the nether portal. Because I might even turn that into my main portal once we're ready to go to the nether. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have the track split off at this torch here. So going in this direction, it's going to head over to the portal. Just being a little bit rough with the actual placement of the torches. But I just want to make sure we have a couple of them in sight at all times. So let's just go around here. Again, we're going to be terraforming this all later. I just want to make sure that I know where the path is going roughly. So it should be just over here. So I'll probably come around the mountain instead of going over it and stuff like that. Let's take a look though and see what we can get. Okay, that is actually pretty good. I'm going to just take that just for now. I'll leave everything else and we might come back for it another time. I'm actually going to replan this, just going around the hill instead of over it. Because obviously it's going to be much easier to build a track going around rather than over, even with the terraforming and stuff, because it's going to be hard to make that look natural. Alright, let's head back towards our little cutoff point, or a little junction area, and we are going to work on getting it over to the swamp. I actually brought shears as well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bed quickly, because I don't particularly want to have to deal with the night anymore. There we go. Alright, I'm going to sleep and we'll continue working on the track in the morning. Alright, so we've planned out the whole length of the track. So what I need to do now, I think I am actually... Oh, what I'll do now, actually, sorry, just had a little thought. I think I'll start getting the cow pen organized. I'm actually going to drop these torches because I don't really need them. And I'll probably drop this shovel as well. Just because my inventory is so full, I just need to make a couple of chests to store stuff for the moment. So let me just dump all of the train track stuff away. And we'll start working on that in a moment. But for now, I just want to make some cow pens. Alright, so it's now actually the next day in the real world as well, and I've been doing a little bit of testing with the minecart tracks to try and figure out a system that would let me have two separate minecarts that would both launch at roughly the same time, and also stop in the same spot roughly. So to do that, you can't actually have this rail be powered, because otherwise it will stay powered for too long and they'll bounce around. So what you need is you need 1 block space and a powered rail there that's just connected by a repeater basically. So I'll just show you guys. We'll even let them go off on their own. For some reason that one didn't like going the whole way. Normally this works. Yeah, so as you can see, it stopped here. And now when I press this button, that will shunt me off. Come on, these tests were working fine before I started recording. Hold on, let me fix this. I ran this like 5 to 10 times before. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on now, but... Yep, alright, so that stopped us in the right spot. And he stopped again. Hold on. I even had OBS running, I just wasn't actually recording, so maybe it's got something to do with that. Alright, let's see if this works now. Okay, I don't know what's going on, guys. It was working before. That's why I was like so excited to show it, but now it's just stopped working. Alright, so I just ran it off camera. Okay, it worked. Both ways. Okay, so apparently it's something to do with when I'm actually recording, which is unfortunate. I mean, surely there must be some way to fix it, though. Because it just bounced off here whilst I was recording. And it wasn't doing that when I wasn't recording, and there's not really any way to demonstrate that, is there? Because... yeah, obviously it's going from recording to not recording. Alright, let's see. I forgot that this minecart can't actually get up all the way without somebody in it. Alright, let me go put the minecarts back up there. I'm just experimenting with putting these 2 powered rails in slightly different places. I've also straightened out this piece of track. Just hopefully that will work. Hey! Okay. So that's worked that way. Let's see if it'll work this way now. Because if this works, and this is what I'm going to do with the rest of my tracks around the base, I'm going to have a similar launching system. Like, the launching system itself works, I know that. I'm just annoyed about, you know, the minecarts being left behind. You look around, you look away from the minecart for 1 moment. Come on, this whole episode's supposed to be trying to get these minecarts to work. Could it... The plot thickens. Alright, I'm gonna forget the minecarts for now. We'll work on that either later or in the next episode, depending on how much time I have. You can tell that I've been underground for a very long time working on those tracks because all of this wheat's pretty much grown. What I'm just going to do is I'm just going to gather up all the wheat, and then we're going to go over to the cow area and we're going to try and breed up some cows. Alright, nobody's ever had any trouble with trying to get cows into a cow pen, right? Oh great, now the cows are stuck. And now they've lost interest. Okay. So you're in. There we go. Alright, cool. So there's another cow over here. I'm just going to cut and I'm going to try and gather up as many cows from the surrounding area as I can. One of these things is not like the others. Oh no, I meant to hit the creeper. Whoops. Can we get him without killing the cows? No, we cannot. Okay. Let me get the wheat out of my hand. There we go. Alright, let's get him in. And let's get some sleep. Let's gather up the beef. And let's try to find the last cow that didn't die. Alright, cool. Let's try and just breed as much as we can. Alright. I'm probably going to be repeating this a few times and just trying to get as many cows as possible. And I'll probably try and get some sheep into here as well. Boy, if only getting cows was this easy. Come on, guys. You can do it. Honestly, these sheep are going to have a way better life than the cows. Just found a couple more cows. There's one over here and there's one over here. These sheep are probably going to come along too, but it shouldn't be too hard to separate them all out from each other. Let's get these cows over to the pen. Come on, single file, single file. I think I accidentally placed a berry bush here. Let's get rid of that. Let me actually just get these out of my offhand. Alright. I think that's all the breeding I can do for now. So now I'm going to go work on chopping down some of the trees that are between our base and the cow pen. I tend to find that with the spruce trees, it's usually easiest to go up to the top of the tree and then just mine down, because they're a little bit taller than the oak trees. So you end up with like just a piece, like a single piece of wood just stuck that you can't actually get rid of. So I usually go up to like the top couple of blocks and then I just mine down like this. And I usually find that that's a bit of an easier way to do it. Just thought I'd share that. Might give you guys a little bit of a tip. This axe is not going to last long enough to finish off all of these trees. I'm going to go make a couple more. Not going to make it out of diamond yet though. I'm going to wait on a diamond axe just for a little bit longer. For now, I just want to make some iron axes. And then when we can enchant them, then we're going to make a diamond axe. Might also bring the grindstone with me because, you know, that way I can repair the axes as well. Alright, so it's taken me a while, but I think I've pretty much cleared out all of the trees that were in the way. There might just be a couple more that are sort of getting a little bit close. But just for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. And I am actually going to, once I've put all this wood away, going to grab all of, oh, I forgot that log. Whoops. I'm going to grab all of the tracks and I'm going to work on making a path out. I have figured out pretty much the texture that I want to go with the proper path, but I'm not going to worry about that until we can actually terraform the land properly. So that's basically what I wanted the path to look like, but we're not going to worry about that quite yet. Let's just be glad the skeletons that are on fire don't set you on fire as well. There we go. And there's another one. Alright, let's see if we can deal with him. Alright, cool. Alright, so all of these tracks are now laid down. And hopefully they have enough powered rails to get all the way across. I'm just going to go down and I'm going to go grab our other mine carts. And if it'll let me sprint, there we go. And we'll do a test and hopefully we'll be able to get over to the cows nice and quickly. Alright, let's test this. And yes, we are bringing both mine carts. And the test already failed a little bit. Alright, let's get over to the main area. It's going well so far. And yes, it is very loud. I hope you guys can all hear me okay. And we pull in around here. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get back perfectly fine. Again, it's all going well. Yeah, I really do think that it's just underground. Can't believe that it happened as I was saying that it was all going well. Oh, that was a little bit annoying. Alright, let's see if this one will work now. So I know that it worked going forward whilst I was recording. I want to record this. Okay, that's probably going to end up in the episode, just so you can all see it working. But I definitely want to do it whilst I'm recording, whether the clips get into the episode or not. Just so... because before it was working when I wasn't recording. And, alright, so it's worked this time. It's working so far. It's just up here-ish? No, over there that wasn't working before. Why is it getting stuck? I'm going to end this episode here now, guys. If anyone has any suggestions as to why it might be getting stuck here, please leave them in the comments. I very much would like to know, because this is a little bit frustrating, as you can probably all guess. So yeah, just to reiterate, guys, if any of you might maybe know a way that we can fix these tracks so that we don't keep on stopping, I'm gonna have to deal with them later. Yeah, if you guys have any ways to deal with these tracks so that we don't keep on stopping, please leave them in the comments. I'll be taking a look through, and in the next couple of days, hopefully I'll be able to put out another video where we're actually able to fix these problems. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!